Alright, hi friends of the night, welcome to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I'm really happy to be here, I'm really happy to start a new game today. And yeah, I think some of you voted on YouTube and the winner was Pathfinder, and well, there are basically two games from our cat which both look really nice, but yeah, my brother especially loved this one and was talking about it a lot. I also watched at least some bits and parts of it, and yeah, I think it looked too good to not give it a try and go for it. So yeah, here we are. If you don't know Pathfinder, Pathfinder is also a pen and paper roleplay game system with lots of adventures. Wrath of the Righteous is actually one of the adventure paths they have, so you could go out and just play it with your friends, normal tabletop-y, and yeah, I think that also sounds really nice. Was also thinking about maybe doing that sometime for my friends. But yeah, short disclaimer, I don't know too much about Pathfinder, so I know about the world, and it's a really amazing world. It has some similarities to the Forgotten Realms from D&D, but it's also quite different at parts. But about the rules, we'll see. We'll try to get through it together. And yeah, I'm excited to see how overwhelmed I will be. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you enjoy it too. If you have any tips regarding builds or rules, feel free to drop them, but as usual, I will play it mainly for the story, so yeah, it's not my aim to get the best build or anything, so yeah, just wanna enjoy the game and hopefully not die too many times. I think that's a simple goal. So, and since I tend to just talk a very long intro when starting new games, I'm just gonna start the game, so yeah, I stopped babbling. Yeah, I also got all the DLCs, so everything that's currently out there will be in the Let's Play. There are also like non-main story DLCs. Depending on how the Let's Play goes, maybe I will play them later. But of course, we'll just start with the main story. And as you all know me, of course we'll play on unfair. No, we won't, especially not with that long disclaimer. Choosing this difficulty is not recommended for the players not familiar with the Pathfinder system, as well as its implementation in this game, and those who are not willing to suffer. I'm not willing to suffer. I think that's the main issue. The enemies will not forgive any mistakes made during combats, and your character builds must be no less than perfect. Nah. I think we'll just go for casual, so yeah. I think that might be a good difficulty setting. Yeah, and if something happens, as far as I got, we can still always tune it and change it. So let's just start with casual, and if it's too easy, I mean, haha, fair chance. But if it's too easy, I can still go to normal, and if it's too hard, I'll cry and go to story. Alright, and the thing is, Pathfinder is way more complicated than D&D, and you will see it just in this character creation, and you could be very simple and just take one of the 6 pre-generated characters, but well, maybe I like to suffer a tiny little bit, cause I want to do my character myself. And I also want to play a bard once again, cause bards are awesome, and since I just played a bard in Baldur's Gate 3, I just want to have some kind of comparison, cause what I read about the rules was they are quite different. I mean, sure, it's the same flair, but the skills and the abilities and all are quite different. So, welcome to the hell of character creation. You brought this on your own. Yeah. And of course I wrote a bit of backstory, or thought of a bit of backstory for my character, so yeah, I'm not good in combining talking and creating, so let's see how it goes. Hi! Yay, Bards of the West. Yeah, I really like them with all the skills and high charisma and stuff. Made just to be able to persuade people and stuff. So, no surprises, I'm gonna play half elf or elf. I will have to look what either of them does. And my brother also got me like quite some additional character portraits, so let's see if they are mainly tieflings. Yeah, he liked tieflings. If you wouldn't have guessed. I mean, it's really nice arts and lots of it. How do you look? You don't look like a bard. I'm just gonna click through a bit. I think that's also some NPC you encounter, if I remember right. Not really the right vibes, but I really like the artwork, so and since there are not that many elvish portraits, I think I'm gonna take him. Of course, at least he's an elf and he has like this lovely instruments all around him. So, we play a bard. There are lots of subclasses you could also, or I think archetypes they are called, in Pathfinder. I think we're just gonna use the plain old normal bard. And yeah, you could use the recommended build, but I've at least put some time into the character creation before to see how it's going. And the thing is, if I do that, it decides everything. So even your race, even your deity you believe in, and then I can't play the character I created. So, no. Let's have a look. So, elves give dexterity and intelligence, and half-elves give +2 to anyone. Let's just go for full elf. So, to talk about him, he's gonna be called Logan Aldori, and if you know the Aldori, or if you know Pathfinder, there's a faction called the Aldori Swordlords, and they are basically really good people, really skilled with swords and sword fighting, in general really neutral as a faction, and yeah, it's actually also a prestige class you can take later on while creating your character. And the interesting thing is that you have, of course, the Aldori as a family, but also if you become an Aldori Swordlord, you also get the last name, so you're also an Aldori. And yeah, they are, for example, very common in Restov, one of the city-states in Golarion. And yeah, Logan is from Restov. He was part of the family of Aldori, and also of the true family, so noble, and was trained to be a swordsman. Also has like at least some skills for swords, even though he is a bard. Okay, oh boy. We're just gonna go with basic. And yeah, because of that, our background is noble. So, persuasion, trickery, persuasion, knowledge. I mean, just skill-wise, I would lean to persuasion and knowledge world. Also comes with, yeah, I think a rapier is up here is also quite fitting. But you get that also with everyone. Let's go with emissary. And the thing is, he was trained to be a swordsman and got some training, but really despised like all this noble courtly stuff. Was really annoyed by it and always wanted to like go out, travel the world, see what got to office, and yeah, very fastly got in conflict with his family and after falling out decided to just go travel the world and become a bard, so someone who tells stories and travels and yeah, see about, like, especially with his long life as an elf, to see what there is to explore. And cause that's something also the goddess Desna really symbolizes. He quickly found him enthralled by her and became a follower. Yeah, I think some dexterity, mainly charisma, cause, well, he's a bard, is nice. Yeah. Who needs strength, right? Let's go for a bit intelligence, cause I don't know, like in the game I would say he's like about 100 years old, so already saw quite a lot of the world and has quite a bit of knowledge. Might be a bit more impulsive, very optimistic, very happy, not as naive as Favinor is, for example, so a bit more cunning and a bit more suspicious of things going on, but also not like the most observant one. Okay. Yeah, that's also quite different from D&D. You get skills and skill points, so it's a bit way more adjustable. Yeah, I love to have persuasion, as I just said. So gonna take that. Perception is always nice. So of course it's like the most common skill check you usually do, and I guess this game will feature that too. Yeah, some knowledge about the world. Maybe a bit of nah, I wouldn't say he has lots of knowledge about religion besides his own faith. Maybe just, yeah, Arcana, world, and nature, and some persuasion and perception. And yeah, the choices continue. I mean, just look at, you get a feat at level 1, and you also get a feat like every other level. And just look how many feats there are. And yeah, that's also another point where I think a more story-driven Let's Play is more fun, cause if you would see me just reading every single one of those, I don't know, we would use lots and lots of time for this playthrough to even get started. And we still do that cause I talk too much, but yeah. What's really nice is that the game recommends you stuff, so let's just look at those. Lingering performance. The effects of your bardic performance carry on even after you've stopped. And they go on 2 more rounds. That sounds nice, so we're just gonna take that. And yeah, also different to D&D is why is it cut off? The monitor is too small. Is that you as a bard are not a full caster, but only a half caster. So you don't get as many spells, you just get up to level 5 or 6, I think. Yeah. Also so many spells. I think Hideous Laughter is something fitting. And yeah, Cure Wounds. I would actually love to have something causing damage, but I don't think that bards have too many of that. So we're gonna go with Cure Light Wounds and Hideous Laughter. We can heal people and make them laugh. Yeah, and as I said, we're gonna go for Desna, the Great Dreamer, Lady Luck, or Mother Moon, whose main domains are like luck and travel and also dreams, as the name suggests, but it's apparently no domain. And yeah, it's pretty chaotic, it's pretty good, and I think that's quite fitting for what I imagine him to be like. And yeah, gonna go all to chaotic good. I would say he's mainly chaotic. He's also good, but like more chaotic than good. So yeah, I'm interested to see if he stays chaotic good or how it changes over the game. Because that's also something nice. Your alignment can change depending on the actions you take. So, yeah. Okay, let's try to recreate that at least somehow. No, I think the normal body type is quite alright. Let's take that one. I'm not a fan of those black eyes, they look really possessed. But I mean, here got them kinda too. Why are your eyes so dark? Is that an elvish thing in Golarion? Or am I actually mainly changing the background of the eyes? It looks like that, doesn't it? Interesting. Okay, then we go for normal eyes. Yeah, it's the background. I've never seen a character editor where you could change like the white from the eyes. I mean, besides maybe taking tiefling eyes. But we're no tiefling. Okay, what kind of long hairstyles do you have, game? And I have to say, I really like the music so far. Yeah, this hair looks nice. And yeah, at least that's how I imagine him. I'm just gonna take him like he is, cause you won't see the character portray anyway too much, cause I put my camera here, so usually the character portray of the main character is on the bottom left, and of the person he talks to is on the bottom right, so you'll just see him like he is anyway. Yeah, I mean, cool wall paints, but I don't think that's too fitting. Ooh, but I can use eyeliner. That looks edgy. Ah, we take it. I'm too fast. Oh, what do you got? Nah, no tattoo. Okay. I don't know how long we keep our clothes anyway, or if you like almost directly take some armor or some kind. We'll see. So, very contrasting color with the with the red backpack, with the green bluish pants. Yeah, I think it's a pretty colorful personality.
A mere flesh wound.
So it comes to this. Are you still here?
Okay, and it's also a game where you don't have like really much of voice acting for your main character, so as usual, I will just do it myself.
Calm down.
Everyone, count
Forward! I have no... Let us be off.
Let's shake out.
Their life ends here.
And off we go. We'll win this, one way or the other.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one. I like the optimistic connotation. So, Logan Aldori. Oh, a birth date. When's the last time I had to enter something like that in a game? Oh well. We take the 27th of Desnas. I think they are called after the deities, so we're gonna take that one.
First come, first served.
First come, first serve. I like the voice. Oh, lots of special abilities. Yeah, what's also interesting is that you have a different kind of AC, so you don't have like a general one, but you also have like flat-footed, so I don't know what's flat-footed. A character who is not yet active during combat is flat-footed, unable to react normally to the situation. A flat-footed character loses their dexterity bonus, blah blah blah. So it's basically you're surprised and can't like evade yourself or something. And what's touch? Come on. This is your armor class for situations when somebody tries to hit you with a touch attack. So the armor doesn't give any bonuses and stuff. Alright. It will somehow work out, I guess. We'll have to see if I'm going to go for melee combat or if I prefer being in close combat. I think close combat would be more his expertise, but I think it also depends on like how the people we are traveling with are going to be. Like, it's never a good way. Like, if you want all your people to be ranged attackers, well, they won't be, because some enemies will come up close. Okay, and with that, I think we built, I hope, an okay character. We'll see. And let's start. Let's see what this game is going to be like.